Hi guys, this is Lachette from Scarlet Moon Creations, and I'm back with a new video. This is a new, to me, deck walkthrough, first impressions of the Green Witch Tarot by Anne Mora, art by Kiri Ostergaard Leonard. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. This is another borrowed deck. A friend of mine was gifted and she never opened it. It was recently opened, like the plastic taken off, this past weekend, the weekend for my filming this. It's Llewellyn Publishing. This has been around for a while. I know it's a relatively popular deck and whatnot. Yeah. Don't know what else to say. This is the same friend who let me borrow the baseball tarot, and I returned it. It was interesting, but yeah. So we'll see. Though she doesn't want this back, she never opened it. Here is the companion book, which, why is it a different color? I don't know. Chunky monkey. Oh. Green Witchcraft approach to tarot is based on the personal relationship to nature, earth magic, and the elementals, and the power of immanent goddess and god in their many aspects, and to the fairy spirits, entities of the earth, otherworld, and underworld. The cards draw upon the seasons, Sabbats, Esbats, fairy lore, herbs, plants, animals, celestial energies, and the bounty of nature. Okie Tarot applies themes and motifs from stories of the goddess and the god and the wheel of the year. The god has a triple aspect of infant, adult, and elder. As the Oak King, he's newborn infant of Yule, winter solstice, and heralds the start of the light season. The goddess has a triple aspect of as maiden, mother, and crone. At Yule, the mother births the god, and at Imbolc, she transforms into the maiden, and as the infant Oak King changes into a vigorous youth and strong ruler of the wildwood. This is very Wiccan. Which is fine. I am a Wiccan. Just wanted to throw that out there in case. Brief history of the tarot. Green Witchcraft in the tarot. Which is male and female, young and old, in the cards, working, interacting with the elementals, the powers, entities, and beings of nature, the spirits of plants, the creatures of earth, the fairy folk. Okay, we're repeating. Card images express the mysteries of the divine. The 22 cards of the major arcana are indicated by the numbers 1 through 21 plus a 0. They represent archetypes. Oh, they're just listed. Each card has a relevant main image plus an animal and a plant that contribute additional energy correlations to the meaning. Okay. The minor arcana consists of 4 suits that relate to the elementals. Yes. That can be used for personality types and court cards or the timing of events with aces. Whoa. The suits of the minor are ritual altered tools of witchcraft, pentacle, athame, wand, and chalice. Each going through each. Cards are pages, knights, queens, and kings. Aces are power cards for beginnings or new phases, the seasons, and major influxes of elemental energy. The surrounding cards in a spread can influence the energy of any card. Having several of the same type of minor arcana cards show up in a spread with 10 cards or fewer gives additional insight into the reading as shown below. Okay, so there's a bit of numerology. Card is said to be reversed when the image is upside down from the reader's point of view. In the green craft, everything is seen as connected in spirit, so there's a spiritual communication with spirit guides, ascended masters, and the divine comes. The reader comes into contact with a small portion of universal energy to address a question or problem, or to gain guidance, or to find comfort. Alright, this is, how to do things. Okay, and then we get into the majors. They get a full black and white page image, and then 1, 2 note sections. Meanings, reverse, prompt words, notes. Okay, so that continues for all the majors. About a page and a half, almost 2 to 2 pages of text and a note section. Gotcha. The minor arcana, pentacles. Okay, so the minors get. Well, the image seems to be the same size, but that wood background doesn't take up the whole page. So about a page, it looks like, for each black and white image. Meanings, reverse, prompt words. Oh, I see some plants mentioned. I didn't realize that would be for each. Oh, Motherwort in a Swamp. Let me go back to a major and see. Yellow gorse, a robin. Okay. So it's very clear what the plant and the animals are. Let's see. Same here. Oh. Same for the majors. Well, that's interesting. I guess I kind of consider myself a green witch, so nice to see the plant and the animal as well. Spreads. The witch's circle spread. The Celtic cross. Yeah, pretty much. Elemental cross. Wheel of the Year spread. I haven't done this. Mystic Pyramid spread. 9-card square spread. Simple yes or no answer spread. In the Tree of Life spread. Ooh, we're going from Malkut up to Keter. And a conclusion. Okay, let's get to the cards. Oh, Green Witchcraft. Green Witchcraft 2. I haven't read these. Green Witchcraft 3. I feel like I thought I had read one of her books, but I don't recognize any of those 3. Like, it makes sense that she has them, but here are the backs of the cards. And I put them back in order. So, somebody opened it over the weekend at a retreat we were all together at, and my friend had put the deck out. Like, yeah, sure, use it. People shuffled it. People looked through it. I, for one, had looked at the Magician card, since that was a card that I used, that I had pulled for the weekend. It was like a theme, like everybody else did. So, let us zoom in. So, the Fool is the green man in this deck. The blind step being taken and the dog dancing is there, but not the potential danger. This face is very interesting, though. This is the one card I have seen. I have looked at somewhat in depth. Instead of the Magician, we have the Witch and all of the 4 elements. We got a circle, just making magic. The High Priestess. This very much reminds me of that. I think it's called the Priestess. I don't know. That famous painting of a witch drawing a circle. I will include it when editing. Yes. Now that I know to look, this back is very Christmassy. I want to see like the animals and the plants. I see the plants on this one. Oh, there's a black cat. The Earth Mother. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the whole pregnant empress thing, and I get it. But it also makes me wonder, like, what are the other options? It's not so off-putting that I look for it before I get a deck, so I don't know. But yeah, oh, we've got ducks and potentially wheat. There's also apples and all kinds of things. Okay, the Horned God has got all of the animals and whatever that plan is. This will be interesting to pair with any of my herbal decks. This Earth Mother, Horned God, very interesting. The High Priest versus the High Priestess. They're on the same standing stones, but he's during the day and her at night. Interesting. And okay, the difference for both of them from the witch being the witch having all of the tools, them only having 2, it seems. The Lord, the Lady and the Lord. Let me go back here. Yeah, that's not, I mean, could be an older version of the Horned God, but definitely not the redheaded Earth Mother. Oops, did I actually? Maybe the High Priestess? Let me try to keep these things in order. Battle Wagon. Interesting. The Crone has, wait. The Crone. So the Battle Wagon will be the Chariot, which means the Crone would be, oh shit, I forgot. 9, the Holly King is the Hermit. Then the Wheel of the Year, which surprises no one. The Standing Stone, Justice, Harm None. Triquetra as well, and the Labyrinth, interesting, and the Spider. The Oak King versus the Holly King, like that. The Hermit and the Hanged One have a similar pause vibe. This during the day, this during at night. The age difference. I am still blanking on Lord of the Shadows. Death. Moth. Interesting. The She. Is that Temperance? Y'all, the middle cards, I always forget the order. Still to this day. The she. So are these the she or is she the she? 15, nature, the devil. Setting a trap. Wild hunt being the tower. I mean, there's a tower there. The chicken. Poor chicken. The star is some sort of fate. Yeah, that was Temperance. The moon is the moon. Though this is giving Bloodiah with vibes. I wonder if I should compare this to my Llewellyn tarot. The sun. Oh, okay, it's just a sunny day with sunflowers. Moonlit lake night. 20 is the harvest rather than judgment, and I love that. The world tree being the world card. Okay, so those were the majors. First up, we have the Pentacles, and starting with the Ace of Pentacles. Look at all them sheeps. Two of Pentacles, there's that balance, so we stick with having a plant and animal. Three of Pentacles. I wonder what's happening here. Four of Pentacles. Interesting. Five of Pentacles. I don't hate it. Six of Pentacles. Are we playing dice here? What is going on? Seven of Pentacles. I think that's an interesting perspective on the wait and see. Eight of Pentacles. Nice, nice, nice. Nine of Pentacles. Things are going well. Oh, it's a whole family. This is, I think, my favorite. The Nine of Pentacles is my favorite card in the deck, and I'm very curious. This is not stereotypical. So stereo. Interesting. Like, it makes sense, but it's also like it's giving Ten of Pentacle vibes. Oh, but older. Okay. Like, if they kept going. Page of Pentacles. He's doing a little magic. Is this the same fox? Oh, no, or is that... No, that's a dog. This reminds me of the Herb Crafters pages, or he does. Knight of Pentacles. Plow horse. Or Clydesdale, maybe? Queen of Pentacles. Back to the seated rulers, I guess. Okay, and now the Athames, aka the swords. Ace of Athames. There's no hand holding these out, which I kind of like and then I don't like. Meaning, I like and don't like when that happens. Not that I like and don't like the situation, or this particular card, I should say. Okay. Look at the little mouse, very cute. All right, 2 of Athames. Yes. I don't know what decision making we're making, but 3 of Athames. I don't even see any. Oh, okay, there they are. They're on the outline of the door. Okay. This is very different and therefore interesting. 4 of Athames. We continue to have a plant and an animal in each card. 5 of Athames. Huh. I wonder how that works. 6 of Athames. 7. Interesting. 8. Okay, back to being very typical of RWS. 9 of Athames. Yes. 10 of Athames. Seems like a protection circle with those Athames. Very interesting. The Page of Athames, again, doing a little magic, but outdoors. 9 of Athames. Looks happy. The Queen. And the King. Okay. So next up we have the Wands. The Ace of Wands. Very Harry Potter-esque type wand there. 2 of Wands. These frogs stealing her wands? What's going on here? And we're going away. 3 of Wands. Okay, away. And this seems to be going to market type of way. And this is like across the sea. 4 of Wands. That's a little bit different from the like marriage one. 5 of Wands. Okay, now we have a group of teens, youngins, learning in the woods. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. All right. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Be interesting to look at which cards have these little sprites and which don't, and try to figure out why. 10 of Wands. The Page. Back outdoors, but during the daytime with this page doing a little magic. I love these pages. They're all adorable. The Knight of Wands. Headed to the village. Queen of Wands. Oh, seeming very normal. I feel like the other kings and queens look very royal. Yeah. These guys just look very comfortable. Like regular people. Oh, odd. Well, let me see. Yeah, well, I guess the Athame king and queen look like regular people as well. Maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention. Let me see real quick. See. Oh, I guess I was thinking of the King of Pentacles. He looks kind of royal. Okay. Okay. Now that I've noted that, I like that as well because I think for me, that also confuses with the Empress and Emperor. You know? So, alright, now the final suit, the chalices, Ace of Chalices. Two of Chalices. We got that relationship. Three of Chalices, always a favorite. Love it, love it. Four of Chalices. Ooh, they're ignoring a potential suitor. Five of Chalices. Oh, she's pouring one out. The rabbit looks so confused. Six of Chalices. Adorable. Seven of Chalices. Looking pretty good. Eight of Chalices. Oh, wait. No, yeah. Nine of Chalices. Interesting. Look at the little ladybug there. I like the inclusion of the food and the plant, herb, whatever, and animal. They're not intrusive. They always fit the scene. 10 of Chalices. Here we go. A more realistic one. So like the 10 of Pentacles seems more difficult to reach. Page of Chalices. Okay, so it's artistic. Less obviously doing magic than the others, which makes me sad. But not sad, but like, oh, a little disappointed. Knight of Chalices. Okie dokie. Queen of Chalices. Okay, now we have the royalty vibe. Definitely. And the King of Chalices. Yeah. Okay, so time to shuffle. See and pull a card. See what we get. Okay. Ooh, this is nice. The shuffles nicely. The edges are a little bit hard for something not foiled edges. That metallic foiling, but this does like bend nicely. I would say like butter. They're definitely thinner than the Buffy. And there's just a little bit of softness that's missing. That's making it fully butter-like. But does that. Okay. Overhand. Not as nice. And yeah, switching through the cards. It's a nice card stock. I like it. I do like the roundness of the edges. So let's see what card I get and pick it for looking a little deeper in the guidebook. Okay, so I got Two of Chalices. Let's see what the guidebook has to say. Minors. I do believe. Oh, wait. Back here. Waters. Emotion, psychic ability, fulfillment, relationships, West and Autumn. This is a card of good communication. Oh, wait, let me zoom back out so you can see the whole book properly. This is a card of good communication, love, and companionship, a true lover's card. It shows choice between a choice or decision has been made, and then a couple is well suited for each other. It also may also represent a congenial relationship between two people, while usually reflecting love, understanding, and possible marriage. It can also apply simply to a satisfying partnership. Coriander, a plant of love, fidelity, home, happiness, peace, and security, grows near the couple. I'm guessing it's this down here. Though maybe specifically in between them. A goose, a symbol of fidelity, love, communication, and comfort, watches nearby. Interesting. And let's see what else. And we get a major. We got a court. Okay. Queen of Athames. Card of analytical, shrewd, and insightful mind at work. This is someone who carefully plans things step by step and prefers things to be done in an orderly, organized manner. Iris, the flowers here, for wisdom is being carefully arranged in a vase. A goldfinch, a symbol of awakening and determination, balance flutters outside the window. And for a major, the horn god. Oh, very, very interested in that one. Antlered god of nature stands in the forest clearing surrounded by the wildlife of his domain. He is the ruler of the forest, lord of the beast. He is strong and aware of his power, yet kind, gentle, and generous with his abundance. He also knows he is part of this cycle and willingly plays a role through the seasons as he perpetuates the nourishment of Earth by his marriage to the Earth Mother in the at the summer solstice. He impregnates her, surrendering his vital energy to her care as he turns into his sage aspect. He is also the wild god of the hunt. Okay, that's what it is. Wild bergamot, representing authority, power, fertility, and energy, blooming with red brilliance, the color of blood, grows in profusion around the god. And ravens, that's the animal chosen out of all of these, circle overhead while one of them whispers new words. Oh, I didn't even notice. Of the world to the horned god. Interesting. Very interesting. So I like it. Have to look at it a little more to figure out the seasons. I thought each suit would be stay in a specific season, but it seems like I'm probably wrong and they go through seasons, but new relationship, very analytical, and what is the large and in charge, I guess. Responsible. Okay, so that is the Green Witch Tarot. On my thoughts, my first impressions. Let me know what you think. Yeah, thinking about comparing this, like I said, with the Herb Crafter's Tarot and pairing it with my Herbal Oracle. See what we get. I also want to compare and contrast to the Good Tarot, which also is very obviously seasonal. but not in the way I think this is, so maybe not. We'll see. We shall see. Anyway, guys, like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you are new. Hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming. Am I zoomed out too much? I can't even tell. Links in the description to everything, to the deck I mentioned, or links to my Etsy shop where I make all natural bath and body products for magical and mundane purposes and offer tarot and oracle card readings. There's also a link to my Patreon where you get early and ad-free access, as well as downloadable journal pages and other exclusive videos and various tiers. So do go check that out. Anyway, that is it for me today, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.